Hello everyone. Once again welcome to PM Networking. Hope you all are doing great. Guys, today in this video we are going to understand NAT failover. So first of all, let me make you familiar with this topology because it is very important to understand scenario first. This is completely real time based scenario, guys. Okay, and we are going to understand from scratch to advance. So if you want to learn everything, make sure you will watch this video till the end. Okay, so without wasting our time, let's begin. First of all, see guys, here this is my edge router R1. This edge router is connected with one LAN 192.168.10.0, or you can say consider this router is connected with multiple LAN as well, no problem. Okay, then we have two connectivity from ISP. You can see this is my ISP1 and this is my ISP2. Okay, here on router number 1 and between router 1 and ISP I am running network 1.1.1.0/30. Between router 1 and ISP2 I am running network 2.2.2.0/30. Okay, here we have one network 8.8.8 and hope both ISP is able to ping 8.8.8. So we will verify that both ISP is able to ping 8.8.8 or not first. Then our main configuration is failover on router number 1, so that whenever primary link will goes down, you can see this is my primary link, right? Suppose here we have 50 Mbps link and here we have only 5 Mbps link. So this is my primary, this is my secondary link, and my requirement is whenever primary link will goes down or my primary ISP will goes down, router should shift all traffic automatically from primary link to secondary link, and whenever again primary link will come up, this router should shift all traffic from secondary link to primary link automatically. And this is not only in the case of this link, this should be same for the ISP as well. Means whenever ISP will goes down, this router should shift all traffic from primary link to secondary link. Okay, so this will be the configuration of this video. Okay, now hope this topology is clear to you. Now we are going to start the configuration. First of all, let me verify both ISP is able to ping 8.8.8 or not. Ping 8.8.8. Yes, I am able to ping 8.8.8 from ISP number 1. Let me check from ISP 2 also. Ping 8.8.8.8. Yes, I am able to ping 8.8.8 from ISP 2 also. Now guys, let me take you on my edge router on my router number 1. First of all, let me verify configuration over here, the existing configuration. So IP interface brief exclude unassigned. So I have configured IP over here and on LAN interface. Let me verify the connectivity with connectivity from router 1 to ISP 1. Ping 1.1.1.2. Yes, I am able to ping ISP 1 from here. Ping 2.2.2.2 ISP 2. Yes, I am able to ping ISP 2 also. Yes or no? So there is connectivity. Am I able to ping 8.8.8? No, I am not able to ping because I have not configured any default route on router number 1. So guys, first requirement is there should be a default route on router number 1 towards ISP 1 as well and towards ISP 2 as well. So here we will configure conditional default route first of all, right? As you know, default AD value of a default route is 1. So here we will configure the default route 0.0.0.0 with default AD value, and here we will configure 0.0.0.0 with higher AD value, let's say 10. So router in the configuration, in the running configuration of router 1, there will be 2 default route, but in the routing table it will install this one because it has least AD value. But whenever this link will goes down, it will install this path. But here on the default route 0.0.0.0, I have to track the ISP as well. Yes or no? That until and unless ISP is reachable, until and unless ISP 1 is reachable, router 1 should use primary link. If ISP 1 is not reachable, then only this router should use secondary link. So here we need to track the ISP as well. So first of all, we will configure what? Tracking IP SLA, right? So first of all, let me tell you that if you will track this IP address, guys, what will happen? If you will track this IP address, no worry. If this port will goes down, or this port will goes down, or this link will goes down, router will shift all traffic from primary link to secondary link. But when ISP1 will goes down, suppose when this link will goes down, router 1 will not shift traffic. Yes or no? So actually here we will create one loopback. Okay, suppose on ISP router I am creating one loopback, or this is this IP address. I can track this IP address from router number 1. Until and unless this IP address is reachable, router should use primary link, and whenever this IP address is not reachable, router 1 should shift all traffic from primary link to secondary link. So this should be my scenario. Yes, so first of all let me verify that router 1 is able to ping 100.1.1.1 or not. Ping 100.1.1.1. So router 1 is not able to ping 100.1.1.1, and we are not allowed to configure ISP router. So here what we can do, I can configure one route for this IP address, because just only for one reason, so that we can track this IP address. If you want to track this IP address, no worry, no problem, right? You don't need to configure any static route over here. But if you will track this IP address, router will shift traffic from primary to secondary whenever reachability node will be there for this IP address, right? So when this link will goes down, track will always up. Yes or no? So that's why I am going to ping, I am going to track this IP address. So we need to create one static route over here on router number 1. So let me take you on global config mode, and let me configure IP route 100.1.1.1 255.255.255.255, and next hop IP address is 1.1.1.2. Now guys, I can ping 100.1.1.1 from here. Yes, you can see now I am able to ping 100.1.1.1 from router number 1. Now I am going to track this IP address. So let me create one IP SLA. IP SLA, after that SLA number, let's say 1, and here ICMP echo to which IP address you want to ping, 100.1.1.1, right? I want to track this IP address only. So ICMP echo, after that the IP address which you want to track. Then guys, if you will put question mark over here, then it is asking you source interface. So source interface is fast Ethernet 0/0. Done. And then you want to define frequency, you can define it frequency, let's say 5, and timeout, let's say 5000 millisecond. Done. Now we need to schedule this IP SLA, yes or no? So IP SLA schedule, after that SLA number was what, 1 I think, or 10, it was 1. Yes, so schedule IP SLA 1 and start time. So when you want to schedule, now, and life for how long time? So forever. I want to track it for forever, right? In real time you will configure IP SLA in this way only. Actually what I am doing, I want to track 100.1.1.1, so that's why I am creating what, IP SLA over here. Now I will use this IP SLA with track. So track, let's say 10 IP SLA, and then IP SLA number is 1. So I am using which track? Track 1. And here if you will put question mark, here you are not able, we don't need to define anything over here. Now guys, track 10 IP SLA reachability 1, IP SLA 1 reachability. Done. So configuration is done. Now let me check that track is up or down, guys. So track, so my track is what, up. If you want to verify, that means if you want to verify that router 1 is pinging 200.1.1.1 IP address or not, what you can do, you can enable debugging on ISP router. So let me do that just to make you understand. Here I am going to enable debugging, debug IP ICMP. So see, See, it is generating ICMP reply message, yes or no, where source is 100.1.1.1 and destination is 1.1.1, right? So from F0/0 interface, router 1 is sending one ICMP request, yes or no? That means router 1 is tracking this IP address. So that's why here you are able to see track status is up. So track reachability is what, guys? Up. Now I am going to configure a default route by using this track. So let me configure one default route over here. IP route 0.0.0, 0.0.0. Next hop IP address is 1.1.2. And if you want to define exit interface, you can define that also. And track, what track number, guys? Track number is 10. Done. Now can I ping 8.8.8 from here? Because default route is available. Yes, you can see I am able to ping 8.8.8 because there is one default route, yes or no? So IP route, here you can see. So if I am pinging 8.8.8, source will be what? 1.1.1, destination will be what? 8.8.8. router 1 will check their routing table. Inside their routing table there is one default route, yes or no? So it will forward traffic to 1.1.1.1, and this default route will be there in the routing table of router 1 until track is up, because I have configured this default route with track number 10. So why this route is there in the routing table of router 1? Because track is up. So track, yes or no? If track will goes down, what will happen? Router will remove the static route, yes or no? So run section 0.0.0.0. If you want to verify it, you can verify. You see here IP route 0.0.0, 0.0.0. next hop IP address 1.1.1.2 and track number is 10. So if this track will goes down, if I will down ISP1 on all, let me disable the debugging and config T F0/0. I am going to down not F0/0 on E2/0, because I am tracking this IP address from router number 1. So if this link will goes down, track will goes down on router number 1, yes or no? Because here I have done this interface. Here you can see the log message. Now on router number 1 also you are able to see the log message. So track reachability up to down, yes or no? And now if you will check routing table, so IP route, there is no any default route, yes or no? So now I cannot ping 8.8.8 from here. Ping, sorry, 8.8.8.8, because there is no any route in the routing table of router 1, yes or no? So actually I have one default route in the configuration, in the running configuration, but that default route is configured with track and track is down. So track, here you can see reachability is down. So that's why it have removed the default route in their routing table. So guys, what I am going to do, I am going to configure one more default route over here toward ISP2, because my primary ISP is not down. So IP route 0.0.0, 0.0.0, next hop IP address is 2.2.2.2, and here I can add more AD value. So let me add AD value 10 over here. Now if you will check routing table, so IP route 8. Default route is available, yes or no? That means I can ping 8.8.8, ping 8.8.8.8. Yes, I am able to ping 8.8.8, but I am able to ping 8.8.8 through ISP1 or through ISP2, through primary link or secondary link. Through secondary link, you can see the next hop IP address 2.2.2.2. That means this router 1 is forwarding traffic to ISP2. So why this router is not forwarding traffic from primary link? Because track is down. So track, my track is down. So now again I am going to run no set command on ISP E2/0, so that track will come up on router number 1. Inside the router 1 running configuration, so run section 0.0.0.0. You can see there are two default route. One is with track number 10. So until and unless track number 1 will up, it will use this route, because here AD value is what, 1, and here AD value is what, 10. So if this track will goes down, then only it will use this route, this default route. Yes or no? Because here AD value is higher than this route. Done. If you want to open it in detail, so IP route 0.0.0, you can see the distance over here is what, 10, and distance with primary link on primary link is what, 1. Okay guys, so now what I am going to do on ISP1, I am going to say no set command on E0/2. So again track will come up, yes or no? Still router 1 is sending ICMP traffic, so that's why here you can see the log message as well. Now my track reachability is down to up, right? Here if you will run command, so track, so now you can see reachability is up. And now if you will check routing table, so IP route, you can see static route is available, and next of IP address is 1.1.1.1. so it is forwarding traffic to ISP number 1. And here if you will run, so IP route 0.0.0, you can see the distance over here, distance is now 1. So until and unless track is up, it will use this default route, right? It will forward traffic on primary link. When track will goes down, that means whenever ISP will goes down, whenever this link will goes down, or this port will goes down, this router will goes down, this link will goes down, track will goes down, yes or no? And once track will goes down, next hop IP address of default route will be modified on router number 1, yes or no? It will start using this default route. So run section 0.0.0, this one. Done guys. So hope it's clear to you. Until and unless my track is up, it will forward all traffic to router number 1. See, I am able to ping 8.8.8, and so IP route I am able to ping 8.8.8 from from ISP 1. Now guys, I need to configure what, NAT, so that my LAN user can also ping internet. 8 ping 8.8.8 and source, let's say E2/0. Right, from LAN interface I am not able to ping 8.8.8. so here what we need to configure, we need to configure netting, yes or no? So let me configure NAT. Guys, here we need to make 2 entry for NAT, yes or no? So that's why we have to use route map. First of all, I will configure one access list. Through access list I will match the, make the interesting traffic, and then we will configure route map. Okay, so first of all let me define inside interface and outside interface. Interface F0/0, this is IP NAT outside. Exit interface F1/0, this is IP NAT outside. Exit interface E2/0, this is IP NAT inside. Done. Now access list number is 10 and permit say any. Done. I have created one access list and I have permit all traffic over here. Now guys, route map and then name. Name is, let's say, primary and permit. Sequence number is, let's say, 10, and here I am going to match IP address from list number 10, from access list 10. Okay, so it will match IP from list 10, and here I am going to say match interface fast Ethernet 0/0. This is my primary link, this is my primary port. Exit. I need to create one more route map, and here secondary, and sequence number should be what? Sequence number should be same. So permit sequence number 10, and here also I am going to say match IP address from list number 10, and this time match which interface? Match interface fast Ethernet 1/0. Yes or no guys? Yes or no? Done. So I have created two route map. If you want to verify it, you can verify. So IP, so route map, sorry, so route map, you can see over here, route map secondary, route map primary, right, with same sequence number. Here I have match IP from list 10 and match interface F1/0 in the secondary, and in the primary I have match which interface F0/0. Now I am going to configure what? NAT over here, because I want to make communication possible between private and public network. So NAT is the protocol, or NAT is the process which is responsible to make communication possible between private and public network. So IP NAT source, IP NAT inside source, and guys, source, from where this router need to match source? From route map. Yes or no? What is the name of route map? Primary. So here what interface it will match? F0/0. And now I am going to define public interface. So interface F0/0 overload. Yes or no? So it will match the entry from route map primary, and it will translate the destination, the public IP address which is running on F0/0, that will be 1.1.1.1. And here I have used this keyword to enable PAT over here. So I have configured PAT. One more entry I need to make. I need to configure IPNet inside source route map secondary, and it's this time interface F1/0 overload. Yes or no? Now if you want to verify it, so run section, and let's say IPNet. So see, there are two entry. So now if I will ping 8.8.8 from LAN interface, source is E2/0. So you can see I am able to ping. Yes or no? From my LAN interface I am able to ping 8.8.8. And guys, through which link I am able to ping? So IP root 0.0.0. See the next hop IP address 1.1.1.2. That means from ISP 1 I am pinging 8.8.8. Yes or no? Now what will happen if ISP 1 will goes down? See, my LAN interface is able to ping 8.8.8. Yes or no? What I am going to do, I am going to repeat some packet. Repeat, let's say 1000. Now I am going to down ISP 1. Say shutdown. So see, my track goes down. Yes or no? Now this router will automatically shift traffic on secondary link from primary link. Yes or no? So just wait. It is taking some time, so we can manipulate this timer as well. In real time, frequency and timeout will be lesser than the configured over here. So my track is down now. Why this router is not shifting traffic on secondary link? I have to verify it. Debug IP ICMP. Is this router receiving any traffic? No. On ISP I am going to say no set again, guys. First of all, let me check that what mistake I did. Okay, so again when track come up, so it started forwarding traffic to ISP1. Let me verify. There is some misconfiguration. So IP route. So IP route 0.0.0. Next of IP address is 1.1.1. Let me down ISP1, say shutdown. So track will goes down. Yes. And now if I will run command, so IP route. Next up is what? 2.2.2 ping 8.8.8.8. From here I am able to ping 8.8.8 and source E2/0. Yes, I am able to ping. So IP route 0.0.0. So from ISP2, from secondary link also my LAN user is able to ping 8.8.8. So it should ping, guys, ping 8.8.8.8. And here let me check. So IP NAT translation. So it is translating this IP address into this public IP address. Earlier it was translating into 1.1.1. Okay, ping 8.8.8 and repeat 1000 traffic, and again I am going to run no set command on ISP1. So my track will come up. So my track come up and now it's not working. Let me do one more thing over here. Ping 8.8.8.8 and repeat 1000, and on ISP number 1 let me down the interface, no set. So again my track will come up and it is shifting, it has shifted traffic on primary link. Say shut down. So it has shifted traffic on a secondary link. Yes or no? So it's working fine. But for LAN user, it's not working properly. Yes or no? Here you can see it is shifting traffic automatically. But for LAN users, so route map. Actually, what is happening here? We are running what? PAT. So IP NAT statics. Route map primary interface F0/0 rifcon to this one and rifcon to one over here. Ping 8.8.8.8 and let's say source is from PC number 1. Let me ping. Or here also what I can do, I can connect one router so that I can repeat the traffic. So let me do that. Let me take one more router over here. So from here I am going to send some traffic to 8.8.8, and then let me check it's working or not. First of all, let me disable routing. So no IP routing over here, and IP default gateway is 192.168.10.254, and interface F0/0 IP address is 192.168.10.1255.255.255.0. Done. Let me check, am I able to ping my default gateway 192.168.10.254? So IP interface brief. So IP address is this one, but interface is down. Interface F0/0, say no set. And ping. Yes, I am able to ping my default gateway. Am I able to ping 8.8.8 from here? Yes, I am able to ping 8.8.8. Yes, from here I am going to repeat some packet. Repeat 10,000 packet. Now on ISP number 1, on router number 1, first of all, let me check that router 1 is using which link. So what I can do, so IP route 0.0.0, so it is forwarding traffic towards ISP2 because ISP1 is down. So let me up ISP1, say no set. Track will come up. So track is up, and here I am not able to see the translation. Okay, just wait. So IP route 0.0.0. Now next up IP address is this one. I am able to ping 8.8.8 and show IP NAT translation. So it is translating. See this IP address into this on secondary, the secondary link when IP address. So this is the reason why I am not able to ping. Yes or no? Because here we are running PAT. So when any other machine, when router 1 will send traffic, it will work. Yes or no? From router number 1, if I will ping 8.8.8.8 and source is E2/0, it is working. Yes or no? I'm able to ping. But for translation, for this router, translation is already performed by this router, where source is this one 2.2.2.1 and destination is 8.8.8.8, and this is the reason why router 1 is not able to ping after shifting traffic from secondary link to primary link. Okay guys, so hope now it's clear to you what is happening here. Yes or no? Because again, after this session, if I will down this router and if I will commit up again, then easily it can ping 8.8.8. So here also, if you want to verify, you can configure one IP address. Okay, so you can configure the IP address and you will see it is able to ping, right? Because from router number 1, I am able to ping 8.8.8 from LAN interface. Yes or no? And this time this router is using which link? Primary link or secondary link? So here you can verify it. Primary link, because my track is up. So track. Yes or no? My track is up, that's why it is using what? Primary link. But if my track will goes down, say shut down, so track will goes what? Down. Just wait. See, track is down, and also track will goes down. It will shift traffic from primary link to secondary link. So IP route 0.0.0. You can see next hop IP address is 2.2.2.2. Okay guys, so if you have learned something from this video, please hit on like button guys. If you have not subscribed this channel, please subscribe this channel. If you want this type of more video, please click on bell icon so that you will get notification whenever I will upload next video. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.